Am I the asshole for kicking my sister out of my wedding for making my wife cry? I'm a 34-year-old guy, and my wife Carrie, who is 33, and I got married last week. It was supposed to be the happiest day of our lives, but my sister June, who is 25, managed to turn it into a nightmare. June was supposed to give a toast at our reception, and I had one simple request: no drinking before the speech. I know my sister and her tendency to go overboard, so I wanted to keep things in check. When it was time for her to give her toast, she was clearly drunk. She was slurring her words and stumbling as she walked up to the mic. I immediately got up to stop her, but Carrie gently put her hand on my arm and asked me to let June speak. Carrie has always been a peacemaker, so I reluctantly sat down, but I was fuming inside. I had a feeling this wouldn't end well. June started her speech with some awkward, disjointed stories about my past relationships, including one ex who she apparently adored. She went on about how she loved that ex and how the whole family had hoped I'd call her and fix things before it was too late. The room fell completely silent. I was mortified, and I could see Carrie's face starting to fall. Then, June shifted gears and began talking about Carrie. She made an offhand remark about how thin Carrie was when we first met, and that she had put on weight since then. Carrie has struggled with an eating disorder, and hearing that at our wedding was like a punch to the gut. June even made a joke that maybe if Carrie went back to puking up every meal, she could get back to her old size. My wife sat there, stone-faced, trying not to let June's words get to her. No one laughed. It was the most awkward, painful silence I've ever experienced. My dad looked like he was about to intervene, but my mom held him back, whispering not to make a scene. Finally, my best man, who had clearly had enough, walked over to June, made a lighthearted joke, and picked her up, carrying her out like it was all part of a comedy skit. It was his way of diffusing the situation without causing an even bigger spectacle, but the damage was already done. When the wedding was over, Carrie was devastated. She kept a brave face during the reception, but she cried in the car on the way to our hotel. I was beyond angry at June and decided I wasn't going to let her behavior slide. The next day, we posted a video of the entire reception in our family group chat, including June's drunken speech. I wanted my family to see exactly what happened. June was horrified, and honestly, so was everyone else. People who hadn't attended the wedding watched the video and it spread beyond our family group. June's friends, co-workers, and even her boss saw it. She's been ostracized at work, and her boss called her in for a meeting to discuss what happened. Now, June is furious with me, saying I should have never shared the video and that I've ruined her life. My parents are also mad, saying I went too far by making it public and that I should have just confronted her privately. But I don't feel bad for her at all. I've always heard that drunk people speak the truth, and I can't shake the feeling that June's speech was a reflection of what she really thinks. So, am I the asshole for posting the video and effectively kicking my sister out of my wedding? Did June deserve to get called out for her behavior at the wedding? Or should we have swept it under the rug? I honestly don't care if I ever see June again after what she did, and it's causing some problems with my parents, who think I should forgive her. What would you do? Drop your thoughts in the comments, help me out here.